Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives. Not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
It's a conference schedule. Go to contactinthedesert.com. That is contactinthedesert.com.
Hey, good morning, friends. Greetings. Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and oftentimes deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 29 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we want to hear from you. We welcome your phone calls on The Bright Side. Let us help you change your life today by getting on a good nutritional supplement program. If you want to help change the lives of loved ones, friends, family members, workmates, we can help you there too. If you want to get off your meds or help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, let us help you. 844-236-6010 is our number today and every day on The Bright Side, 844-236-6010. If you have questions about the longevity products, skincare, we've been talking about skin health issues, and we'll continue talking skin health for the next little bit anyway. If you have questions about acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, topical skincare products, let us help you. 844-236-6010 is our number today. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program or recommended on the program, please call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. They're friendly and knowledgeable. They know all about the longevity products. You can also head over to my website, brightsideben.com, or my blog, pharmacistben.com, or my new blog, criticalhealthnews.com, which I'm doing with George Norrie from Coast to Coast. If you want to order products or if you want to join the Brightside Ben team, you can do it right off the website, brightsideben.com, pharmacistben.com, or criticalhealthnews.com. All right, welcome back to The Bright Side. We're talking about the skin. We're talking vitamin A. We're talking, we'll talk about another vitamin that's very important for the skin, especially when it comes to how we interact with a very important toxic element. Most of us are applying this toxic element to our skin almost every day, several times a day, usually several times a day. It's very pro-aging, it's pro-cancer, it's nasty, nasty stuff. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. And I'll tell you about a vitamin that you could use topically to help deactivate and prevent some of the toxicity associated with this nasty chemical compound. Talk about that here in just a moment. A couple more things I want to say about vitamin A, the quintessential building vitamin. I call it vitamin anabolic, vitamin building. As far as skin health goes, there's no nutrient more critical to skin health than vitamin A. We've been talking about it as it regards acne, and certainly vitamin A is your most important anti-acne vitamin. But for all skin issues, all skin health issues, for eczema, for psoriasis, for dry skin, there is no nutrient more critical to the health of the skin than vitamin A. In order to understand how vitamin A and vitamin A deficiency works and why it's so important, we've got to digress a little bit and recognize a fundamental distinction in chemistry, and all chemistry, all chemicals, and especially biochemicals, biological chemicals. There's this primary distinction, and we talk about it a lot, but we never really hit it hard and addressed it in great detail, and that's the distinction between watery chemicals and fatty chemicals, water-soluble or fat-soluble. In chemistry talk, we say hydrophilic, water-loving, or lipophilic, fat-loving. In all of nature, and that includes the biological system, you've got fatty chemicals and watery chemicals. This is the primary distinction in chemistry, a primary distinction in chemistry. Hydrophilicity, water solubility, and fat solubility, or lipo meaning fat, lipophilicity. Phila means loving, so water loving and fat loving. If you take olive oil or butter or ghee or coconut oil, all of these are obviously oily, and they will dissolve in oil. They're oil soluble, they're lipophilic. If you take vitamin C, or you take salt, or you take sugar, or you take the B complex, and you stir them up in water, they'll dissolve in water, hence we call them water soluble, hydrophilic. Okay, that's obvious. Think peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter is oil soluble, and the jelly is water soluble. Jelly's hydrophilic, peanut butter is lipophilic. Now, hydrophilic materials, hydrophilic chemicals have a certain characteristic, and fat-soluble materials have a certain characteristic. Water-soluble materials are used, water-soluble nutrients, I should say, in the body, are used for energy, quick energy, electricity, sugar metabolism, energy metabolism. Your B complex, vitamin C, and what are called electrolytes are water soluble. Now, there's a very serious problem with these water soluble nutrients. They're so important for energy production, helping the body handle energy, for conducting electrical energy. Think about how they tell you to get out of the pool when there's lightning. Why do they tell you to get out of the pool when there's lightning? It's not because not because there's water in not because of the water in the pool. The water really isn't a very good conductor of electricity unless there are minerals in the water. If there's minerals in the water, then the water conducts electricity tremendously effectively, and this is how the body works. The body's 70% water, and the electrolytes and the B vitamins and vitamin C conduct electrical energy. This is a big problem, and it's a very underestimated and underappreciated problem because every time you urinate, you lose your electrolytes, you lose your B complex, you lose your vitamin C, you lose your ability to produce energy, to process energy, you lose your ability not just to conduct energy and process energy in general, but specifically sugar energy. That means electrolytes and the B complex and vitamin C are specifically important for helping us handle sugar. Oh yeah, what about diabetes? What about sugar problems? Why do you suppose, in addition to the fact that we're all eating so much sugar, including white flour and potatoes and rice and pasta and cereal, etc., why do you suppose we all have such a problem with diabetes and with prediabetes and metabolic syndrome and all these sugar-related diseases, dysglycemia it's called, messed up blood sugar? Well, in addition to the fact that we're all eating so much sugar, we're also deficient in the B complex. As a country, as a culture, as a civilization, we are deficient in the B complex. We're deficient in potassium and chloride and sodium and calcium and magnesium. All of these electrolytic, electrical minerals are water soluble. We're deficient in vitamin C, again, because it's water soluble. That's because every time we go to the bathroom, every time we urinate, we lose these water soluble nutrients that come out in the urine. And how many folks are sipping on their Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is the best way to replace those electrical nutrients? How many folks are sipping on the BTT after they go to the bathroom? Probably nobody, unless you've been listening to this program. First thing in the morning, if you've gone to the bathroom a couple of times, if you've urinated once or twice, like most people, at least once, how many folks are replacing their B complex and vitamin C and electrolytes after they go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? Probably nobody. Could that be why we wake up in the morning so tired? Remember, these things are conducting electrical energy. Certainly, that's one of the main reasons why we have epidemics of heart disease and brain diseases. The heart and the brain burn through these electrical nutrients quite rapidly. By the way, have you noticed that there's almost every day there's another article, another study, another research study on Alzheimer's disease. The latest, now they're talking about molecules that are associated with Alzheimer's disease for detecting Alzheimer's disease. Folks, Alzheimer's disease is a nerve disease. It's a brain disease, a nervous system disease, and the nervous system runs on the B complex and vitamin C and electrolytes. Could it be that Alzheimer's disease is related to the fact that we're losing our B complex and our electrolytes and our vitamin C regularly, and very few of us are replacing these super, super important electrical nutrients? I'd say it's a pretty darn good chance. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. Got more to say. I want to talk about fat-soluble vitamins. And then I want to tell you about this vitamin that's so important for deactivating this pro-aging molecule that we all interact with on a regular basis, several times a day for most people. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this.
Right now is the time to jumpstart your health with the new 30% discount from InfoWarsHealth.com. Secure the all-new Tangy Tangerine 2.0 with certified organic ingredients that are non-GMO and better tasting than ever for an exclusive 30% off discount when you sign up at InfoWarsHealth.com. That's 30% off retail when you become a distributor at InfoWarsHealth.com. You've heard me talk about Tangy Tangerine for years now, and you've heard others talk about what it's done for them. Take the challenge. Try it for the first time, or even reorder your Tangy Tangerine and other great longevity products like Pollen Burst or the Alex Pack, all for 30% off when you visit InfoWarsHealth.com. This is a fantastic opportunity to be able to try out the hundreds of amazing products at InfoWarsHealth.com and get 30% off on products like Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0. Visit InfoWarsHealth.com to get started today. You can also sign up for auto ship and get free shipping. 30% off and free shipping. It's all available exclusively at InfoWarsHealth.com today. Friends, this is Alex Jones for MidasResources.com. For more than 15 years, I have exclusively used Midas Resources for all my precious metal needs. Whether it's bullion or collectibles you're looking for, Midas Resources is simply the best. I own my gold as a hedge against inflation. This Federal Reserve fiat currency could go the way of the Deutschmark and the Weimar Republic anytime. In these historically dangerous times, it makes sense to physically hold gold and silver. Midas already has some of the best deals in the industry. But if you give them a call and mention the radio special, they will give you a list of the day's super specials. Midas brokers are standing by to answer all your questions at 800-686-2237. They also have a lot of informative free literature explaining the opportunities and risk of holding precious metals. They are ready to answer your questions at 800-686-2237. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610. Based on actual cases, results may vary, not a solicitation for legal services.
not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time. If you miss a program, they're all archived at brightsideben.com. Also, benfuchsarchives.com. Thank you to Peter in the UK for setting that up. If you want to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, and also criticalhealthnews.com, you can sign up to join the Brightside Ben team directly off of the websites, criticalhealthnews.com and pharmacistben.com, or you can call the phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. Okay, we're talking skin health. I'm talking about the health of the whole body, really. The skin is part of the body, obviously, largest organ in the body, even though we don't necessarily treat it as if it was connected to the rest of the body. That's the only way we can just rub stuff on our skin in this crazy kind of mindless fashion that most of us apply skincare products. Most of us use skincare products in this sort of mindless way. We just rub stuff on our skin and we don't even think about what's in the product. How many people actually read the ingredient deck or understand the ingredient deck when they're rubbing their lotion or their cream on their skin? Hardly anybody. It's because we have this kind of underlying idea. I don't think about it consciously, but there's this underlying idea that the skin is just some kind of covering and it's very resilient. It doesn't really matter what we put on the skin. Well, I'm telling you, somebody who's been doing skincare and formulating skincare products from a healthcare professional standpoint for 30 plus years, I'm telling you, it's very important to recognize what we're rubbing on our skin. That's why you want to be an ingredient deck reader. Or you want to be listening to this program, at least for the next few weeks, because we're going to be talking a lot about skincare ingredients and how to leverage a good skincare product and how to use skincare ingredients to make your skin look beautiful and not to have to deal with toxins like perfumes and preservatives and fragrances and emulsifiers and surfactants and all the nasty chemicals that are in a typical skincare product. It's just an example of the overall obliviousness that we have in our culture about health. This overall obliviousness that most of us are walking around in when it comes to health is perpetuated by a medical model that preys on us, preys on our ignorance, predates us. A medical model is a predator. It predates on our ignorance. Now, we don't have to be ignorant if you listen to programs like this, or we read, or we get involved with how health works. It's not that complicated, really. But in lieu of that, if we don't participate in understanding how our bodies work, understanding how nutrients work, understanding how skincare and ingredients work, understanding how foods work, well, we're just going to be victims of the medical model. And this is very, very tragic. A medical model that is responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people a year. Deaths and woundings of hundreds of thousands of people a year, according to the Journal of the American Medical Association, not my statistics. In terms of Alzheimer's disease, every day there's an article in the scientific literature anyway about Alzheimer's disease. Yesterday, 3 separate articles appeared in the scientific literature. There's 3 that I found. One, New Clarity Against Alzheimer's. Rudolph Tanzi of the Harvard Medical School. How dare he? Talking about tangles. This is what guys like Rudolph Tanzi believe. There's tangles in the brain, and that's what causes Alzheimer's disease. No, it doesn't. There's tangles that are associated. Tangles mean clots, clogs. There's tangles and clots that are associated with Alzheimer's disease, but the cause of the clots and the clogs is really what it's all about, and the cause of the clots and the clogs in the brain is the same as the causes of clots and clogs everywhere else in the body falling apart. Another one, epilepsy drug could treat Alzheimer's disease. Epilepsy drugs are known as the most toxic or among the most toxic of all pharmaceuticals, and that's what they want to give elderly folks who are dealing with Alzheimer's dementia, anticonvulsive therapy. How dare they? Small molecules hold promise for detecting Alzheimer's disease at early stages. This is from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Now they found small molecules that are associated with Alzheimer's disease that build up as the brain breaks down. Well, what they don't tell you is these small molecules are associated once again with bad living, with bad food, with nutritional deficiencies, with lack of oxygen, with stress, same things that cause every other health crisis and health issue. One of the most important things you can use for Alzheimer's disease, by the way, is a water-soluble vitamin, a hydrophilic vitamin, that has wonderful benefits for the skin. Now, I'm not done talking about vitamin A because it's so important, but I did teased this a little bit yesterday and today, so I'm going to tell you about it. Every time we wash our face with tap water, and that's what most of us are using, or every time we jump in the shower and wash our face or our hair, we're interfacing with some really toxic chemicals. Tap water is loaded with crap. And one of the most toxic, pro-aging, pro-cancer-causing chemicals in tap water is chlorine. Just look what chlorine does to your bathing suit, or feel what it does to your hair if you go swimming in a swimming pool. It's awful stuff, chlorine. Now, I know that they had to put chlorine in water to kill bacteria and typhus and all the junk that's in water, potentially in water. I understand that. But after you interact with chlorine, after you wash your face with chlorine, after you wash your hair with chlorine, after you go swimming and take a chlorine bath. I hate going swimming in swimming pools if they're chlorinated. It's like taking a big old bleach bath. Oh, yeah, chlorine is bleach. Clorox. After you wash your face with tap water, after you get out of the shower, you've now interacted with one of the most pro-cancer, pro-aging, wrinkle-causing, skin-drying, anti-biological compounds known to man, chlorine. What do? Well, get something on your skin as soon as possible to deactivate the chlorine. Well, guess what? Vitamin C is one of the most powerful anti-chlorine molecules you could ever use. Now, internally, it's very, very important if you're drinking tap water. If you're drinking tap water, drinking chlorine, drinking bleach, that's a great reason to make sure you're using internal systemic vitamin C, nutritional vitamin C in your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Every time you drink tap water, you want to be using some Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Even just putting your Beyond Tangy Tangerine in tap water can at least partially deactivate the chlorine. But certainly after you wash your face, you want to put some vitamin C on your skin. After you take a shower, you want to get some vitamin C on your skin. But you want to make sure it's fatty vitamin C. Vitamin C is a molecule of good times. Vitamin C is a molecule of summertime. When you get a lot of vitamin C, the body understands that it's summertime. The body understands that it's abundant. That's because vitamin C is found in plants. That's because vitamin C is found in fruits. And these things are only historically available during times of abundance, times of lots of nutrition, times summertime and springtime when food is plentiful and life is good. This is really what all nutrition tells the body. Nutrition tells the body life is good. Nutrition is the biochemical signal that the world is abundant and a happy place. When the body senses that life is good, when the body senses that the world is safe, that the world is a happy place, it will grow, it will fight disease, it will increase blood supply to the brain, improve creativity. It will increase fertility. It will improve libido. It will improve muscle building and bone building, but only when it senses that life is good. The body can do all of these things, but it has to feel safe enough to do it. That's why all nutrition is important, especially summertime nutrition like vitamin C. Vitamin C tells the anabolic, the growing part of the body, that it's okay to use precious resources for building tissue. And vitamin C is the quintessential protection molecule. It protects us from everything. And it especially deactivates and protects us from toxins like chlorine. After you wash your face, or your body in general, make sure you're using lipophilic fatty vitamin C on your skin and on your face. If you're interested in using lipophilic vitamin C, but you don't know where to get it, check out truthtreatments.com, truthtreatments.com. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 844-236-6010 is our number. We're coming back right after this.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Last year, in the Nevada desert, one family took a stand for freedom. Numanna Food Storage was the first and only company to support the rights of the Bundys. While others stood down, Numanna took donations and provided storable foods to the men at Bunkerville. Founded by patriots who believe in liberty, Numanna Food Storage is GMO-free, great-tasting, and easy to prepare. Food is freedom. Buy Numanna today at PowerPrepper.com. Numanna Food Storage you'll love to eat at PowerPrepper.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Can Heart and Body Extract help with other ailments besides heart conditions, high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or unbalanced cholesterol? It did for Karen.
I've been using Heart and Body Extract for approximately 2 weeks. I've had an earwax buildup problem for many years, with over-the-counter stuff not working at all. I had very poor hearing due to this earwax buildup. Well, after 2 weeks of taking Heart and Body Extract, my earwax buildup almost completely cleared up. Could this be the effect of better body circulation?
Heart and Body Extract is an effective 100% organic nutritional supplement specially formulated to allow your body to heal itself.
My hearing is almost completely back to normal. I'm amazed.
Order by calling 866-295-5305 or online at hbextract.com. That's 866-295-5305 or hbextract.com. Heart and Body Extract for long and healthy life.
If you constantly feel run down and tired, your pH level might be low and your body could be full of toxins. If what you drink is not at a pH level of 8 or higher, you are inviting bacteria and acid to thrive in your body. But there is something you can do. Simply add 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops to your water to help your body rid itself of acidic waste, increase oxygen, and raise your pH balance to optimum levels. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline minerals in the world, alkalizing the water you drink, ridding your body of acidic waste and toxins, and helping you regain energy and vibrant health. And studies show viruses, bacteria, and toxins cannot survive in an alkaline, high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops at alkavision.com. That's ALKA vision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Got so much to say about skincare and more. Vitamin C, along with vitamin A, it is the ultimate skin health vitamins. Vitamin A and vitamin C. Those are the two go-to vitamins for topical use on the skin. If you're not leveraging vitamin A and vitamin C in your topical skincare, you're missing the boat. You don't need the emulsifiers and the waxes and the oils and the butters and the preservatives and the fragrances. You don't need any of that stuff. What you do need is high concentrations of fatty vitamin C and vitamin A. Now, internally, vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, and when it comes to deactivating or neutralizing chlorine, it is key. I mean key, internally as well as topically, although topically you want to make sure you're using the fat-soluble version. For the skin, fatty, internally, water-soluble vitamin C. If you're looking for a good fatty vitamin C, head over to my website, truthtreatments.com. In fact, check out the retinol gel, which is 5% retinol. I've never seen anything that high. It's 5.0% retinol with a whole bunch of vitamin C, fat-soluble vitamin C. Anyway, truthtreatments.com. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue talking fat-soluble, water-soluble. We'll talk about vitamin A, vitamin C, and I don't know if we'll get to it tomorrow, but we're going to talk about a very, very important mineral that, along with vitamin A and vitamin C, forms the 3 most important skin health nutrients you can use, both topically as well as internally, and we'll talk about that in the coming days as we continue with skin health on the bright side. 844-236-6010 is our number. Coach Cosmo, what is up? Coach Cosmo in New Jersey. Oh, hey, Coach Cosmo, let me introduce you appropriately. Coach Cosmo is a good friend of mine, and like myself and like all the folks at Longevity, he's dedicated to helping people understand how health works. Coach Cosmo's got a website, and he actually sees patients, and his website is kind of cool, CoachCosmoCares@gmail.com. I love that, Coach Cosmo. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy, thanks so much for that plug, and I'm calling once again to get some assistance from my very dear mother. You know, Mother's Day is coming up, and of course I encourage all the Brightside listeners to give a little bit more love than usual to your mom as these days come along. My mom has gone in a freak incident. She's broken a bone in her left hand. So she just had surgery yesterday. She's in recovery from that. The recovery's going well. And I just want to get some insights from you on what she can do to prevent this in the future and to help the healing process along.
Okay. Well, you know, bone injuries and especially fractures, hip fractures, they're a leading cause of death, actually, in the elderly. Now, your mom is, I think she's in her 60s. She doesn't quite qualify. Yeah, she doesn't quite qualify as being elderly, but the point is that as we get older, we get weaker and our body starts to fall apart. And one of the ways this manifests itself is as broken bones and fractures. So you want to treat broken bones and you want to treat healing broken bones as a sign that the body's breaking down, the body's falling apart, and you want to treat the healing process just like general bodybuilding. You want your mom has to become like Arnold Schwarzenegger. She has to be a bodybuilder. You ever read those muscle and fitness magazines or bodybuilding magazines, weightlifter magazines?
Sure. Yeah, man, all the time.
That's the logic that your mom has to employ. And by the way, that's the logic we all have to employ when we're dealing with a degenerative health crisis. Now, a broken bone is a traumatic issue, but it's along the same lines. You got to focus on how we build the body. So the first thing you got to do is work on the digestive system. Why? Because if the digestive system is impaired, if digestive health is impaired in any way, she's not going to absorb her nutrients, number one, so she's going to be deprived of the building nutrients, the nutrients that are important for building. And number two, toxins and pro-inflammatory factors are going to get into the blood, and that'll slow down healing too. So from two directions, you're going to be getting too much of the bad stuff and not enough of the good stuff if the digestive system is breaking down, which for most of us as we get older it is. So first and foremost, work on the digestive system, Biolumin Nightly Essence, Fucoid Z, apple cider vinegar after meals, and the Ultimate Enzymes. Those are all going to give her some digestive support. Second thing is going to be liquid nutrition. Why liquid? Well, number one, if she does have any digestive health issues, she can bypass any problems with absorption by liquefying her nutrition. Now, you can liquefy your nutrition by making smoothies, whey protein smoothies. You can use the Slender FX. If she can't do whey, she can do hemp seed protein, egg protein, and put it all in a smoothie so that it's liquefied and makes it easier for the body to absorb. Liquid soups, bone soup, tremendously valuable for all degenerative health issues, especially for joints. Make sure that the cartilage from the chicken bones, if you're using chicken bone soup, is dissolving into the water. Use a little lemon juice or lime juice or apple cider vinegar. Acid will help break down the cartilage and get it into the water. When you simmer the chicken, or you boil the chicken and then simmer it, the protein will dissolve into the water as well. So not only will she get the growth factors from the cartilage, but she'll also get liquid protein, easy to absorb liquid protein. This is not just important for your mom. It's not just important for broken bones. It's not just important for building bones and muscle. It's important for all elderly, older folks. Bone soup is a miracle from God for elderly people. I'm telling you. I know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not really.
No, not at all, dude, not at all.
It's amazing. Every nursing home on planet Earth should be serving bone soup to their patients. It is one of the most powerful.
Boost that they put out of.
Exactly. Instead of the Jell-O and the ice cream and the muffins, everybody should be getting bone soup. And why do you suppose everybody loves chicken soup? It's because we intuitively understand how powerful it is for building, how powerful it is for the immune system. And by the way, for the skin, it's one of the best anti-wrinkle foods there is. So make sure your mom is sipping on bone soup. And then also you're going to want to start doing nutritional supplements. Vitamin C works hand in hand with bone soup. So every time you do your bone soup, you want to do a little Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is a great source of vitamin C. You can't grow bone, you can't make joints, you can't repair the bone without vitamin C. And as I was saying earlier, if you're going to the bathroom and not replacing your vitamin C, chances are pretty good you're deficient. So get your mom on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Essential fatty acids are also important for building bone. Make sure she's using her Ultimate EFAs. And then the Beyond OsteoFX, which is a source of magnesium and vitamin D, also extremely important for bone building. That would be the Healthy Start Pack. She probably wants to make sure she's getting her sulfur. Can't build connective tissue, and bone is connective tissue, without sulfur. MSM sulfur is the best form of sulfur, maybe 1,000 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams of sulfur. The B vitamin, MSM a day, and the B vitamins are also important. You'll get that in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. She probably wants to throw in some glucogel caps, and again, vitamin C works well with the glucogel caps, so make sure she's using her glucogel caps with her vitamin C. And then the Ultimate Enzymes taken on an empty stomach, in addition to taken with food for helping her absorb her nutrients, taken on an empty stomach can help her with reduce inflammation, which can slow down the healing process. Now, there's lots more stuff. There's zinc that's important. She should be on 50 milligrams a day of zinc picolinate. Vitamin A is important. 20,000 IU of vitamin A. Vitamin E is important. There's so many more other important things, but that's a great place for you to start. I don't want to overwhelm you too much, and that'll get her going.
Not at all. This is actually great because you're confirming a lot of things that I've
I'm sure.
But as you know, we always got to get it from another source when it comes to
I know. My mother doesn't listen to me. My mom doesn't listen to me either. My mom is like, and what medical school did you go to, young man? That's her thing. Yeah. So, all right, that's how it goes.
Just one more quick question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Another new customer, she's got water, like fluid on her knee, a lot of pain there.
That's inflammation. That's inflammation. Well, everything for your mom that I just said, that's what she has to do. That's a sign that she's not moving fluids around, secondary to inflammation. Everything I just told you for your mom would go for your friend there as well, or your patient.
Fantastic, my friend.
Thank you, Coach Cosmo. God bless, man. Take care. Happy Mother's Day to your mom, too. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. Going to take a break and come back with more good phone calls right after this. Don't go away.
Ted Anderson telling you about Jordan Rubin's Beyond Organic Green-Fed Raw Cheddar Artesian Cheese featuring whole milk created through ancient dairy breeding, unpasteurized, untreated whole milk on the same farm the cows graze, containing natural sources of omega-3s, CLA protein, calcium, probiotics, and enzymes. I have never tasted cheese this good, and you need to try it. Contact your Longevity distributor or call 877-878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
You've heard them on Alex Jones. You've seen them on Ancient Aliens. Now come see them live at Contact in the Desert 2015 in Joshua Tree this May. Experience 4 full days of science-centered lectures, workshops, intensives, and fieldwork on ancient astronauts, extraterrestrial intelligence, human origins, crop circles, contact experiences, UFO sightings, and more. Meet Chariots of the Gods author Eric von Daniken, Ancient Aliens host Giorgio A. Tsoukalos, New York Times best-selling author David Wilcock, Dead Doctors Don't Lie author Dr. Joel Wallach, astronauts Edgar Mitchell and Story Musgrave, Earth Files publisher Linda Moulton Howe, author Jim Mars, and many of the world's most respected researchers and scientists exploring answers to one of the greatest questions of all time. More speakers, more panels, more things to do. Join us at the Joshua Tree Retreat Center, which has a long history of sightings and contact experiences. For advance tickets and conference schedule, go to contactinthedesert.com. That is contactinthedesert.com.
Heart and Body Extract continues to receive positive testimonials from people who have experienced amazing results, like Reed.
I just wanted to send you a quick but a very big thank you for Heart and Body Extract. I've been on the formula for nearly a month now, and the improvement in the circulation of my legs has been simply amazing.
Reed was facing a tough choice.
I was facing surgery due to the severity of the 100% blocked arteries in both my legs. And my decision, waiting for surgery, to say no and try Heart and Body Extract instead, has been thankfully the right decision.
And the result?
I can now walk up steps without noticeable pain.
Order Heart and Body Extract at 866-295-5305, 866-295-5305, or hbextract.com. Heart and Body Extract for a long and healthy life.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
Yet another article on Alzheimer's disease I just found. Research, this came out 2 days ago. Research seeks to enhance understanding of how Alzheimer's disease develops. You don't need research to understand how the body falls apart. It just falls apart. Alzheimer's disease, or any other degenerative disease, is a sign that inflammation is building up and that nutrients are deficient in the body. We're eating the wrong foods. We're not breathing correctly. We got too much stress in our lives. Health, you guys, is so simple. And we don't need billions and trillions of dollars in drugs and in research to figure out why we're falling apart. Get on a good nutritional supplement program. Eat a lot less calories and a lot less food, especially processed food and processed calories. Make sure you're digesting and you're absorbing your food. Stabilize your blood sugar by eating more protein and more good fat and less processed carbohydrates and flour and fruit juice and desserts, etc. Make sure you're deep breathing and make sure you're relaxing the body. It's as simple as that. Why do we think it has to be complicated? Oh, yeah, because our doctors told us. Why do our doctors think it has to be complicated? Oh, yeah, because some professor in some drug company-funded medical school told them. The fact of the matter is, healing is built into our bodies. It's part of our divine birthright. Part of the divine biochemistry that runs our liver and our digestive system and our nervous system and our heart. Can you imagine how crazy we would go if we had to think about all the zillions of chemical reactions in our body, if we had to control the way our liver processed food or the way our intestine digested food or the way our blood sugar worked? We don't have to. It's on automatic because there's an intelligence, a divine intelligence that's built into every organ, every system, every cell in our body. And all we have to do is give our bodies the raw materials, the building blocks, and keep all the bad stuff out. It's really as simple as that. No matter what our health challenge is by way of chronic degenerative disease, which is 80+% of the health challenges that we deal with in this country. arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, autoimmune disease, whatever. Make sure you're getting the right stuff in. Make sure you're using your nutritional supplements, and make sure you're not putting the bad stuff in, the processed corporate swill that I call the food, the stuff that passes for food. Stabilizing our blood sugar, making sure we're oxygenating the system, the body, by deep breathing and lightening up and relaxing. It's pretty much as simple as that. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. Mary in Michigan, welcome to The Bright Side. What's up?
Well, hi, Ben. I really didn't think I'd be first. I'm on my second day of my fast. I just had water yesterday, and today I'm taking the BTT, and that's all I'll have today.
How did you feel after yesterday?
Oh, okay. I didn't feel. A little weak, but a little bit weak. But other than that,
You didn't. Now you had an inflammatory problem. Remind us.
Yeah, I guess it's IBS. I don't know what it is.
How was your IBS symptoms after yesterday?
I had a couple more bouts, mostly water and air, but
Good.
I had a couple more.
Good. Now hang on though, Mary. Could you call? You're going to continue your fast through the weekend?
Well, I'm going to go as long as I can. I didn't know when I maybe should start some bone soup or something. But
start some bone soup maybe Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
Saturday or Sunday. Go a couple more days, and will you call us back Monday and let us know how you're doing?
Sure.
Okay, that'd be great. How can we help you today?
What I called about was inulin. I'm reading about IBS and probiotics and all that stuff, and it mentions inulin.
Yes, inulin is a prebiotic, not a probiotic, a prebiotic. Inulin is a kind of fibery material that bacteria can feed on and grow and proliferate. So using inulin can support your probiotics, and you'll find, I think they put inulin in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You can buy inulin capsules or inulin supplements, or you can just eat a lot of vegetables. You won't get specifically inulin, but you'll get other fibers, fiber, I should say. And any kind of fiber, anything that you do that has fiber, any foods that you eat that have fiber is going to support probiotics. Inulin is inulin.
It needs to be the soluble fiber, right?
No, it could be both fibers. There's soluble and there's insoluble. Inulin happens to be a soluble fiber, but no, insoluble fiber is also important. They're both important. Soluble and insoluble. You can tell a food has inulin or soluble fiber if it's mushy, like figs or tomatoes. It has this kind of mushy quality to it. Insoluble fiber is like seeds and grains and nuts. Has a harder quality to it. That's how you can tell you're getting your insoluble or soluble fiber.
And would it be beneficial to do an enema with a probiotic?
I wouldn't.
Would that help build it at all?
No, I wouldn't. An enema, I wouldn't do that unless you're constipated or something like that. I wouldn't. No, no, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
All right.
I wouldn't. Okay.
Thank you, and I will call you Monday.
That'd be great, Mary. All right, take care. Rick in Alabama, welcome to the Bright Side. What's up?
Hey, Ben, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on, man?
Well, for about 5 years, I was feeling, really crappy and kept going from MD to MD, and nobody could ever tell me what was wrong. I looked fine. I'm athletic, but something was wrong. So I went, and one doctor, functional MD, did a antibody test for my thyroid, because my thyroid looks normal in normal blood work. Well, she said I was like 176 on, the peroxidase antibody, and normal 60, so kind of Hashimoto, and she's got me on low-dose naltrexone. And,
Jeez Louise. This is silly. All right, here's the deal. Everybody who has a health issue has a thyroid issue, and you don't need some doctor to test you to find out. By the way, do you know the number one best-selling drug in America is a thyroid drug called Synthroid?
Yeah, I did know.
Everybody has a thyroid problem. You don't need a stupid test to determine it. And by the way, the tests go by medians and averages, and then they determine how sick you are based on an average. You don't need any testing, and you don't need any doctors, and you don't need low-dose naltrexone. I guarantee you got a digestive problem, by the way, because that's associated.
It was manifesting as gastritis, and even before then. So
that's your problem. That's your problem, is the digestive system. Now, the thyroid regulates the digestive system, so once your digestive system breaks down and puts a burden on the thyroid, then you're going to get into this vicious downward spiral because a suppressed thyroid is going to make your digestion worse, which is going to make your thyroid worse, which is going to make your digestion worse, and on you're going to go. So how do you break the cycle? Not with low-dose naltrexone, which is a pain reliever. Okay? Ask your doctor why she's giving you a pain reliever that's going to cause constipation, FYI. You know, that's one of the side effects of low-dose naltrexone is it causes constipation. You think you can take a prescription, not you, Rick, I'm just talking to everybody, including you and your doctor. Can you take a prescription drug and not end up suppressing biochemistry? No. Can you take a prescription drug and not have a negative effect on health? No. It is the dumbest, the stupidest of all medical strategies is to poison the body to make it better. For the life of me, I cannot understand what our medical professionals are thinking. How can you use low-dose naltrexone, which, by the way, is a very effective pain reliever? How can you use low-dose naltrexone and not expect not to have other side effects? You can't. Naltrexone is an opiate. It's a synthetic opiate, opium-like substance, and it's going to suppress digestion. So if you need it for pain, then God love you. You know, I would never tell somebody not to take a pain pill. Pain is miserable, and I understand. However, for your digestive health issues and your thyroid, low-dose naltrexone is not going to help. Get yourself on the Biolumin Nightly Essence today, if you're not already on it. If you're on it, double your dose. Get yourself on the Fucoid Z, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. Get yourself on the Ultimate Enzymes after all meals. Swig down some apple cider vinegar after you use your Ultimate Enzymes. And then do a food diary. Keep track of all of your foods and how your body responds, how your digestion responds to those foods. Diarrhea, constipation, loose stools, bloating, gas, etc. And then begin to wean yourself off of those foods. Eat less calories. That's always a helpful strategy for all chronic degenerative diseases because no matter what we eat, the inflammatory process kicks in, even if it's spinach. Even if it's lettuce, no matter what the food is, the body goes on alert as soon as calories or as soon as food goes into the system. So keeping your intake of food in general down is always a good strategy. Use the Jordan Rubin products. Use the Amasai or the Swera V. Go caloric restriction and replace the calories with the Amasai and the Swera V. You get so many wonderful strategies here. Make sure, I haven't talked about this one, but this is also important for all digestive health issues. Make sure you're oxygenating while you're eating. Oxygen is very important for helping the body extract energy from foods. The more you're oxygenating, the less foods you're going to want to eat because you'll be extracting energy much more efficiently. And of course, get yourself on the Healthy Start Pack. Make sure you're sipping on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Rick, that's all the time I got. I'm sorry, I got to let you go. If I left you on hold again, I'm sorry. Call us back tomorrow. We'll get you first up. And that's all the time we have for today. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com and criticalhealthnews.com, or check out our website, brightsideben.com. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the Truth Treatment products, fatty vitamin C and retinol products, head over to truthtreatments.com. Thanks for listening, friends. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Hi, John Hubner from Midas Resources. Are you tired of watching your hard-earned assets dwindle away? As government spending is out of hand and the Federal Reserve is creating in excess of $20 billion a week, are you tired of stockbrokers gambling away your hard-earned money? Is this market a setup for a crash greater than 1987? Too many of today's policies resemble those that led to the collapse of 1929. This is John Hubner, and that was me in 2007. And we all know what happened when the subprime credit bubble burst. By March 2009, the dollar lost 50% of its value. The entire U.S. banking system was on the verge of collapsing. Like all financial problems of the past, is history about to repeat itself? Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129, before it's too late to protect yourself. Will the oncoming catastrophe take all private IRAs, 401ks with it? There is a way to protect your hard-earned assets. Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610 or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610.